after 10, and I'm here at the Belize Cancer Center in Dangriga to present a check for 2 cancer patient chemotherapy treatment here in Belize. And this is Ms. Delon Pascasha, who I will be presenting the check to.
Well, good morning, Mary, and welcome to the Dangriga Cancer Center. And thank you for your continuing involvement and your organization's continuing involvement. And that organization, to mention, is the Belize Chemotherapy Organization of New York, Incorporated, Incorporated. Mary's traveled from New York. She has made, I'm sorry, New Jersey, I stand corrected. Mary's traveled from New Jersey. She's in Belize. And Mary has been a long time supporter and contributor to the patient care clinical operations of the Belize Cancer Center, Dangriga. Mary, I welcome you to the center.
Thank you so much. And here we are on behalf of the Belize Chemotherapy Organization of New York, Inc. and the Board of Directors. I'm presenting to you this check for $1,922 for 2 cancer patient chemotherapy. This is for you.
All right, and Mary, on behalf of the patients at the Belize Cancer Center, Dangriga, I accept this check gratefully, and I'm quite sure that the patients who will be direct beneficiaries of the donation will be equally as grateful for your generous contribution.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Would you like to tell them a little bit about the organization?
Oh yes, the organization was formed in 2008. I was very interested to help my people here in Belize because I had achieved 99% of my goals, and I had promised that I will help my people in Belize. How this come about is because I had been to the pearly gates, I call it the pearly gates, and my name was not on the list. And I had to come down back to earth to do my work. Unfortunately, I had promised myself that once I reach 90 to 99% of my goals, I will help my people in Belize who are less fortunate than us. And that happened a few years ago. In 2007, as I say, I did a research about the different type of diseases in Belize, and I come to the conclusion that cancer is the #1 cause of death, and I decided that's where I'm going to go. I wasn't happy with the way I was going. I tried to get information from the government and from the Belize Cancer Center in Belize, and I wasn't satisfied. So when I turned to my sister, Mrs. Veronica Jones, she took me, I'm having goose pimples on me. She took me to 2 patients, and I told her that was enough. I don't want to hear no more. And that's when I started this organization. I went back to the States, I started the organization, and I did all the paperwork by myself because I couldn't afford to pay for cancer patient treatment. And God has been so good that this person who had my case tell me what I need to do, and once I did what he said I need to do, I sent back the information to him, and in less than a week we got our 501c3 tax exempt status, and I did the information to get the status for New Jersey. We are based out in New York City. Our home base is in New York City, but our 501c3 tax exempt status is good for New York and New Jersey. And I'm working on Pennsylvania, being my sister lives in Pennsylvania. That is how the organization was formed.
And I'd like to just update our viewers on the Cancer Center and where we are right now. And just to follow up, we also received a very generous donation yesterday from the Social Security Board, a donation of $20,000. That $20,000 will be used to defray the cost of patients who are going to Guatemala City for radiation treatment. Right now we have three types of patients going to Guatemala City for radiation treatment. We have the cervical cancer patients, of which 60% of our total patient referrals are cervical cancers. And then we have breast cancer patients, and then of course our new population are rectal cancer patients. Just to put things in perspective in terms of cost, each one of the cervical cancer radiation treatment for 6 weeks costs approximately 7,000 Belize dollars. And they prefer to receive payment in US dollars, so it's 3,500 US dollars, which makes the currency exchange easier for them. So yesterday when I calculated that annually we will have about 35 patients who are going to be referred to Guatemala City for radiation treatment. The total cost to the contractor doing the radiation is going to be about 95,000 US dollars. We generally ask the patient to pay at least 20% of that cost, and the Cancer Center picks up the next 80%. But as you can see, many of our patients can't do that, and we're not going to tell them that you shouldn't go for radiation, so we do what we need to do in order to get them to care. But clearly, donations such as Mary's and donations such as the one that we received by the Social Security Board will certainly make a small dent in the total cost of patients who we need to see and treat every day. The center really is about having a place for patients who can't go outside the country to receive cancer care. Unfortunately, we don't do radiation. In the future, that might be part of our service, but at this time, we find other ways to provide that care for our patients. So we are very pleased to have partners such as Bikuni, Inc., and at the Social Security Board. We have other partners like the Women's International Organization. We also received a generous donation from the Belize Amateur Golf Association not too long ago. And so our partners, we hope, will know that all our patients that are being seen at the Cancer Center benefit greatly from their generous contribution. So I do thank you for journeying from New Jersey all the way down to Dangriga to and to show your appreciation for the kinds of care that we're providing at the center.
Thank you so much. Thank you.